Hi everyone, Jackson here and welcome back to the channel. If you're watching this, chances are you're feeling the weight of debt. Maybe it's credit card bills, student loans, a car payment. Whatever it is, that feeling of being constantly on the hook is tough. But here's the good news. You are not alone and there are proven strategies to get out from under it. Today, we're talking about crushing debt and we are going to dive deep into two of the most popular and powerful methods. The Debt Snowball and the Debt Avalanche. Which one is right for you? Stick around to find out. Before we jump into the how, let's just quickly touch on the why. Why bother with debt management? Because debt isn't just a number. It affects your entire life. It can cause stress, limit your opportunities, and even prevent you from achieving your biggest financial goals, like buying a house, saving for retirement, or just having a little extra breathing room. Taking control of your debt is about taking control of your financial future, and ultimately, your peace of mind. So let's get you armed with the tools you need to fight back. Alright, first step, before you even pick a strategy, you need to get organized. You can't fight what you can't see. Number 1, list all your debts, every single one. Credit cards, personal loans, student loans, car loans, medical bills, everything. Number 2, note down key information for each debt. Balance owed, interest rates, the minimum monthly payment and the due date. Put it all down on a spreadsheet, a piece of paper, or use one of the available apps. Just get it out of your head and on to something you can see. This is your battle map. First up, let's talk about the Debt Snowball method. This one was popularized by Dave Ramsey, and it's all about momentum and psychology. First up, you pay the minimum payment on all your debts, except for one. That one debt? You focus all your extra money on the debt with the smallest balance, regardless of its interest rate. Once that smallest debt is paid off, you take the money you were paying on it, the minimum payment plus any extra you were applying, and you then add it to the minimum payment of your next smallest debt. You keep rolling that snowball of payments as you go down the line, getting bigger and bigger as you pay off each debt. Let's say you have 3 debts. Credit card A, $500 balance, 20% APR, $25 minimum repayment. Personal loan B, $2,000 balance, 10% APR, $50 minimum repayment. Student loan C, $10,000 balance, 5% APR, $100 minimum repayment. With the snowball system, you would pay the minimum on loan B and loan C. This ensures they are still being covered. At this point, all your free extra money would then go towards the debt on credit card A. Once that $500 is gone, you'd take the $25, plus any extra you were putting on it, then add it to your personal loan B payment. See how it builds? So what are the big wins for the Debt Snowball? Psychological wins. This is the huge one. Getting that first debt paid off, even if it's small, gives you an incredible boost of motivation. You see progress quickly, and that fuels you to keep going. It's like a mini celebration that pushes you forward. Simplicity. It's very easy to understand and implement. There's no complex math. Building momentum. Each paid off debt gives you more money to throw at the next, making the process feel faster as you go. However, the snowball isn't without its downsides. Potentially more interest paid. Because you're not prioritizing by interest rate, you might end up paying more interest over the long run. If your smallest debt has a very low interest rate, and your largest debt has a very high one, you're not tackling the most expensive debt first. This can then take longer to be mathematically debt-free. Purely mathematically, it's not the most efficient method for minimizing total interest paid. Now, let's pivot to the Debt Avalanche method. This one is for the numbers people, the ones who want to pay the absolute least amount of interest possible. Just like the snowball, you pay the minimum payment on all your debts, except for one. This time, that one debt you focus all your extra money on is the debt with the highest APR interest rate, regardless of its balance. Once that highest APR debt is paid off, you take the money you were paying on it and add it to the minimum payment of your next highest APR debt. You continue this process, avalanching your payments down to the next highest interest rate. Using the same 3 debts, let's see how the avalanche system works. Credit card A, $500 balance, 20% APR, $25 minimum payment. Personal loan B, $2,000 balance, 10% APR, $50 minimum payment. Student loan C, $10,000 balance, 5% APR, $100 minimum payment. With the Avalanche, even though credit card A has the smallest balance, it has the highest APR. So you'd focus all your extra money there first. Once that's gone, you move to personal loan B because it has the next highest APR, and so on. The advantages of the Debt Avalanche are pretty clear. Saves the most money. This is the big one. By paying off the most expensive debt first, you reduce the total amount of interest you will pay over the life of your debt. This can be hundreds, even thousands of dollars saved. Fastest to be mathematically debt-free. because you're tackling the debt that grows fastest. You're technically on the fastest path to becoming debt-free in terms of total time and interest. Logical and efficient. For those who are driven by logic and numbers, this method just makes sense. This can result in thousands of dollars saved, and it is the most mathematically efficient way to pay off debt. However, the avalanche method can be demotivating when you are paying off debts with long balances and low credit limits. It requires more discipline, and you need to be committed to the long game, even when it feels like progress is slow. Additionally, if you have multiple debts with similar interest rates, the order in which you pay them off may not have a visible significant impact on the total amount of interest you are paying. So, now that you understand the ins and outs of the avalanche and snowball method, it's time to decide which one is best for you. So, which one is right for you? It really comes down to your personality and your financial situation. If you want to save money and have extra cash flow to throw at your debts, the avalanche method may be the better choice. On the other hand, if you need quick wins to stay motivated or have irregular income, the snowball method may be a better fit. Ultimately, the best method is the one that you can stick to consistently. Choose the method that aligns with your financial situation and personality, and you'll be on your way to becoming debt and financially free. Here's a pro tip: if you're really stuck, try calculating the total interest paid under each scenario. Sometimes seeing the cold hard numbers for the avalanche can be all the motivation you need, but for others, that first quick win with the snowball is priceless. Regardless of which method you choose, these additional tips are crucial for your debt demolition journey. Number 1. Stop incurring new debt. This is non-negotiable. Cut up those credit cards if you need to. You can't fill a leaky bucket. Number 2. Create a budget and stick to it. Know exactly where your money is going. Find areas where you can cut back to free up more money for debt payments. Number 3. Increase your income if possible. Even a small side hustle can make a huge difference. Every extra bit of income goes towards destroying a debt. Number 4. Negotiate interest rates. Call your credit card companies. You'd be surprised how often they'll lower your APR, especially if you have a good payment history. Number 5. Build an emergency fund, a small one at first. As mentioned in previous videos, build an emergency fund. Even just $1,000 can help prevent you from going back into debt when unexpected expenses pop up. You should look at building 3 times your take-home pay as your safety net. Number 6. Stay consistent, as this is a marathon, not a sprint. Celebrate small victories, but stay focused on the end goal. Number 7. Don't be afraid to seek help. If you're truly overwhelmed, consider a non-profit credit counseling agency. They can provide personalized advice and even help with debt management plans. Debt can feel like a mountain, but with a plan, consistent effort, and the right mindset, you can absolutely conquer it. It does not matter if you choose the psychological boost of the snowball or the mathematical efficiency of the avalanche. The most important thing is to start. Take that first step today. Ultimately, the best method is the one that you can stick to consistently. So choose the method that aligns with your financial situation and personality, and you'll be on your way to becoming debt and financially free. Now that you've mastered the art of debt payoff, it's time to take the next step towards financial freedom. Don't wait another day to start taking control of your finances. Remember, every small step you take brings you closer to your ultimate goal of achieving financial freedom. Which method resonates most with you? Let me know in the comments below. Have you tried either of these? Share your experiences, we'd love to hear them. So keep moving forward. And don't look back. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more financial tips, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video. Until next time, keep crushing those financial goals. We wish you all the best in your journey towards financial success.